see what we're doing. I'm gonna play as Apollyon. And so we shall. What's Apollyon done in this world? Let's see, we've gone home. Gotten a hush. Oh yeah, Wait. We have done Apollyon, but not Blue Baby? What? Alright, so it's Boss Rush, Blue Baby, and Mother. Let's, see if we can do Boss Rush, because doing that at the same time as Mother is kind of unreasonable most of the time, I think. Much more reasonable to do like Boss Rush and Blue Baby than to try and just do Mother. Although we'll do it in 3 runs if we really have to, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. This seems like not useful at all, even to Void. Like, maybe it works with Void, but telekinesis is only good defensively if you can use it like every X amount of seconds within the same room, you know? Like, it's really nice for certain situations, but I don't think this is it. Don't want to let go of Void, and I don't want to have a 6-room charge telekinesis. If it even works. It probably works. But then, works is a relative term. We have a 5 streak on this file right now, which is kind of worrying to me, because I don't want that kind of pressure in my life. Even going to Boss Rush, I don't want to skip 4s. Let's just put it on the ground for a crawl space check and be in our way. Little horn. Little Apollyon. Then little window from a video game. I was trying to break greedier with the D20 before I started recording this. I was playing as Baleful. More accurately, I was using D-Infinity, but didn't really... I mean, I can't say it didn't really go anywhere, because I had frickin' Ipecac Tech 0 Godhead Sacred Heart by the end of it, but I still lost, and I don't really think any of those things were because of using the D-Infinity. I feel like I kind of just broke even trying to make something happen with that. I don't really know fully what I'm doing. I was just trying to reroll things, but it just wasn't working out. I didn't know how to ration the money with the batteries and making the batteries appear and not appear. It was confusing for me. I'm worried I'm gonna die in the curse room. We can go back to the curse room later, probably. So, no idea what Apollyon's boss rush unlock is. Probably one of the Locust trinkets for beating Blue Baby. Because I think there's one of each of those from the 4 regular bosses. Regular end bosses. Because that's the phrase that makes perfect sense. I really like this post-it note mode. It's much neater. The greed mode coin taking up the place of the pin is so good. It's got the time stuff in the middle, and light side and dark side are separated from each other on either side, which is a little bit awkward with the grouping of the four of them for the tainted characters, but they're all color-coded, so I do think that still works well. My only real complaint, and obviously it's very minor, is that when you're picking up the Polaroid and the negative after you fight Mom, the Polaroid is on the left and the negative is on the right, but on this post-it, the dark path stuff is on the left and the light path stuff is on the right. I would like it to be reversed, but with that being said, I like this mod a lot, and I think it's pretty neat. I think it's a nice little graphical doohickey, I believe is the official terminology. Okay. Range up, hooray. Okay. Can I get, like, either a passive item or something I actually want to, like, make? Okay, knockout drops? Yeah, we can vibe with knockout drops. That works. Going a little bit slow, but we're still on pace. So let's go into curse room to make sure we do not stay on pace. And let's press the button to make extra sure we don't stay on pace. Okay. Boom, boom. Ugh. You're just gonna spawn me in the room right next to some TNT. That is so rude. Knockback is a really weird stat. I feel like it's like maybe the only stat where I feel like it's really fun, but then sometimes, regardless of synergy, if you have too much knockback, it can be a bad thing. Oh, that's why I was getting hit. Didn't see you there. And that's why I took so much damage, too. Don't like where I'm standing, but it's fine. No secret room, though. Oh well. Oh well. Cause like if you, it's mostly just good against a lot of the bosses. Like if you can push back Ultra Greed or Mother at certain times, they'll just get stuck trying to move forward and failing until you graduate from college. But if you're using absurdly high knockback and Lake of Fire, I don't know, it's really funny, so I still feel like it's good by that metric, but it kind of just gets a little confused. You just push the Beast and the Ultra Harbingers completely off the screen. It's something to behold, or to not behold, as the case may be. This floor kind of big. We can bomb the machine, why not? Since I forgot that I'd already done it before, thus put money back in when I didn't really want to. I like where it's at now. I like the amount it's at. I just don't care for having it in the 990s. Too easy to poke it with a coin by accident. Little concerned about time and still getting to the item room. Like, we'll be fine if I don't go to the item room in terms of time, but then I won't have the item from the item room. And then where will we be? New Pork City, that's where. And I don't want to be in New Pork City, that place sucks. I mean, it's great as a work of fiction. Like, it's a cool design and all. I like some tier size, but it's not somewhere I want to be. So let's just avoid going to New Pork City and bring our void to the item room, which is hopefully one room away in this direction, because otherwise it's multiple rooms away in this direction, and I would not be thrilled about that. Oh, excellent. It's one room away in this direction. Get out of here. Dang. They really do pack a punch. It's true what they say. 5 bombs is 5 bombs. But 5 bombs could be speed and shot speed instead, and I'm happier with the speed up. I don't have too much affinity for just random bomb effect under most circumstances. Like, it's fine and all, but I'd rather have that. We are a little bit behind now, though, because I went to get that speed and shot speed upgrade. Dang, look at that shot speed go, though. It really is speed shot speed up. Oh dear. No health so far. Or no containers, anyway. I mean, I made an entire cent off of that. Now I am unstoppable. I like how when champion bosses have status effects, they just forget to have champion colors. I am in danger. I'm in danger. Meat! I need the meat. I'm gonna die. It's Mega Rag. I can't beat Mega Rag. Mega Rag is unstoppable. I'm immortal. Not immortal, immortal. Ah! Sorry. Almost got hit there by a shot I didn't see until I had barely dodged it. Like, until after I'd barely dodged it. Not before. Not while after. I realize this is very slow, but I think I was going to die regardless if I did not take the meat. I was definitely looking at the map. Don't know why I chose that moment to look at the map, but that is what I was doing. We might not make boss rush. But you know what we might do instead is make boss rush, which is almost as good. No room clear reward. I'm telling my manager. Not your manager, my manager. Your manager doesn't even deserve to hear about this. That's how upset I am. That's right. Not really at all in any noticeable way. Nickelback. And got our deal chances back up over 1 in 5. What kind of interaction was that? Text knockout drops. Oh, that's some melee momentum right there. I'm going into curse room. Notice how I go into curse room. That's my special going into curse room strategy. I am vincible. Not invincible, but vincible. I need help. I need help. Please help me. Look, boss rush is one thing, living is another. I want the living thing right now. It's alright, we'll just beat the mausoleum in under 25 minutes next time. That's totally feasible, right? Do you give... Okay, thank you. Should I be leaving now? I'm kind of still extremely scared, is the thing. Oh my goodness, please. I just want to be able to see my family again. Okay, well, I will pick this up after thinking about it. I don't know why I thought that would make me fly. I guess it's because in the past it's given me Beelzebub every time I've picked it up. Not every time, but enough times. I don't know. All fly enemies are now friendly. That's good. Hey, I got back some red health. Sort of. Hey. Oh no. No, that's not the order of operations. Oh well. No! My gameplay! I dropped it in a well! More tiny people. I want to be the tiny person. Y'all are hogging the tininess today. Well, actually, I had a really, really tiny moment earlier today in File 2, so I guess that's not fair of me to say. Also, I'm annoyed that I lost in the daily challenge today. It was the lost to Isaac, and they give you the red key real early on. Yeah. So it was gonna be really fun, but I just died to Baby Plum. Oops. And that wouldn't bother me too much. Cause like, if I really wanted to play the run, I could just like go into practice and play it again. Like if I don't care about being on the leaderboard. But like, the reason I was there is because I magically have Cracked Crown on File 2 now, even though that unlock has never worked for me in the past. And therefore I don't know what causes it to work sometimes and not other times, so maybe every time I lose a win streak in the daily now in File 1, I'm losing an opportunity for Cracked Crown unlock and Dead Guard, but maybe I'm not? Then I'm like, maybe I should just grind out death dailies on File 2, and at this rate I might get Dead God faster on File 2 than File 1, but like, also I don't really feel like that's a sure thing either, because that, like, I'm going through File 2 real quick, but like, you gotta do like a month's worth of dailies to get feels like I'm walking on sunshine to unlock. So I have to choose between throwing for a month or trying too hard for an indeterminate amount of time in case I can get something that I don't know for sure I can get. Anyway, there's speed and luck. I will gladly take those stats over range and shot speed. And even if avoiding it had given me range and shot speed, like, okay, I missed out on one evil heart, big deal. Now it's time to look in the item room, because all pretense of going quickly has been thrown out the window. I wish I'd seen this item a long time ago, because it's very good. Also, it's a recolor of Scataway, I'm now realizing, so that's fun. I mean, we're taking long enough at this point. Let's play Split. It was worth it. I'm not gonna play it even more than that, though. There were some BFFs here, right? It's not really useful with anything we have, though. Save up to get Hive Mind instead, maybe. Because that would go great with Mullion and Scatterly. Save up for Mama Mecha. That's one. I don't need to mess with that chest. It's just a chest. I guess it's a silver chest is what it's called, but it's, you know, in my heart it's a normal chest is what it is. Also, that was pretty darn lucky getting 1 in 5 Angel. That's pretty cool. You know, it was slightly above 1 in 5. It was very easily rounded to 1 in 5. I am glad that we have 2 good fly items now, because it means we're at least not going to be coming into the usual pitfall of Apollyon, which is to get a bunch of slightly better than average stats, but not happening to any like actually good items. I don't know why I even blew up that rock. I don't need to. Let's go to the shop. Blow up the shopkeeping there instead of that one. That one's not special. Maybe the one in the shop will be. Who knows? I don't, but I will. Just watch me. Tears and speed. Love to see it. Yeah. Where are you? Tears up? Ooh, 48-hour energy. Okay. There. This floor is going well so far, which means it's an especially good thing that I said that out loud, because that means it will no longer be going well soon. You're done in. 3 keys? You have those? That's incredible. I'm incredulous. Low larva also synergizes with our fly stuff. I believe these would be red normally. Damn, the circle really does make the enemy tears into human tears on my team. Circle's good. Whoop. Okay, we have the potential to void more or less as much as we want here. I can't imagine there'd be more than 3 items we would want to void on this one floor. We could do a few plays of that, but it's more wandering around than I really want to do right now. For the expected payout, I do like Freezer Baby quite a bit. It's like an A-tier familiar. There's the shop. I was like, I went through the whole floor without seeing it, but then I looked a little more closely. And actually, it's connected to the very room that we're in right now. Deck of cards. It's not perfect, but we can get it. Yeah. I'll pay 5 cents for the cost of not having to go all the way back to the first turn in order to have a shot at avoiding anything that happens to be in the Angel Devil room, if I so choose. It's not super likely, but it's not super unlikely. We've got some pretty decent stats now. Not incredible, but we're working with some stuff. Don't know what that was about. Oh wait, yes I do. I thought it was confused from the knockout drop still, so I didn't move. I thought it would land more on the other side of the room, but that's still no reason for me to have stayed completely still. Why do I have funny temperance? How long have I been holding this? When did I pick this up? I'm down to chow. Well, that went almost weirdly well. Next up, here's a floor where we can't see anything. Who knows where anything is, just 'cause. The curse of holy annoyance. Yeah, look. No, not yet. The shop could have PhD. Again, unlikely, but better to plan for it than not. I lose nothing by hanging on to the pill for a bit before gambling needlessly. Did not see that that was a mimic because of the circle, but I could have if I had stepped away first. So, glad to see that we don't actually, let's just pick this up, so we don't actually lose deal chance from touching a mimic. I was always a little unclear on that. This has gotta be like the most common naturally occurring mushroom on the normal floors, I would guess. I feel like I see it more than the other ones. I mean, what am I even gonna use that for, though? Blue Baby? Ha! If I need I'm Drowsy for Blue Baby, I'll have died well before I got to Blue Baby. And maybe I'll have died because I spent, like, 4 floors holding something in my pill slot. I'm just gonna knock you back into the spikes if that's alright with you. Or really, even if it isn't, but I'm trying to be polite about it. Which I guess is kind of strange. Doubles all blue fly spider spawns. Yep, that seems better. Like what we had was good, but that seems better. Okay, here's our shop. Grid. That's it. I'm taking a tears down. You've done it now, buddy. It's time to stop crying for me. I do that enough without your help. Wow, that was just the east path that whole time. Please. I just want to make a real connection with you. Apollyon to brain. Secret new path unlocked. Brain route. What else am I gonna do but play at the arcade with all this money now? Let's do it. Nice. Ooh. I don't really know what this is gonna do for us, but it's where I'm at. So I'm gonna play him a bit. A gold pill. You know I'm doing it. I'm tiny. Worth it. Tears down, explosions everywhere. Worth it. I'm tiny. You can't stop me from being so small. I'm joining the club again. I'm back in the tiny house. I pushed you onto another wall structure. This is wonderful. Get blown up. This is a request that I will enforce. Ugh. Oh yeah, there's spider babies. Not that that matters. The spider babies don't do anything, just go. It's like Spider Mod, except it doesn't do anything. I should have avoided that, probably. I'm playing you. Wait, I should hold this while I play you. I want to live in a world where that dude gives me an item. And it's black powder and I avoid it. That's the continuity I want to reside within. Ooh, gulp. Yep. Go back and forth there. I have gulped. And so I should go back and get fingerbone probably. I forgot that knocking enemies back into the wall damages them. That's good. That's good. It's good intel. I'm willing to use a key for one play of this when we had 12 keys. The foot is confused. You silly. Are you trying to spawn fly enemies against me? I am the queen of flies. I did not ask for this position. Let me emphasize. It's just where I ended up in life. Please never speak to me or my flies again. So I guess Scatterly doesn't actually change anything about the pooters or whatever, like the fly type enemies. It just makes the enemies that are just actual, like, these are flies. It just makes those into that. I'm pretty sure I made Ma not boogie, so certainly these settings are different between files, which is a little unfortunate because I don't really want to mess with that while recording, but also I don't really want to. I do like dancing, but also I don't really want to like load up a run without recording it. I guess I could like just start up a run at some point once the streak is dead and do it. I don't know if I want either of these. Like, they're both pretty good, but I like having health, you know? I like it. And it's funny that Scatterly is supposed to be the item that makes flies your friends, when it doesn't make every type of fly your friend. And then there's a transformation that actually does make every fly your friend. I've got like a little bit of a itty bitty cut on my right thumb right now. I think it's from overuse playing this godforsaken video game. And thank God it's Forsaken God. Which would definitely be an indicator that I should stop, but also what else am I gonna do when I can not do anything is the issue. This game is keeping me out. It's keeping me mindful. I have lost my hope and gained a new hope in its place. Give me that penny. Oh yeah, so useful. I wish we'd gotten Hive Mind somewhere. Oh well. Yo, drop a bucket, thank you. I want it. In my void. Range and shot speed, still better than a speed down. I do not like losing speed. Even when it's, like, a good trade-off, I don't feel like it's a good trade-off. You know, like, I like speed. I like being able to move. Later is good, but I'm feeling the finger bone. Look at that tasty bone heart it gave us. It's not every day you just get a bone heart out of the ether. How long have I been holding this devil card? Where did it come from? Where am I getting these things? Maybe I'm not mindful, actually. But I'm a lot more mindful than I would be if I wasn't playing. I'm doing something, anything. Okay. We're making headway. Ah! I guess even if you get hit losing your bone heart, there's a 1 in 20 chance it just instantly gets replaced with a bone heart. It's kinda nice to think of. Look up. Thank you. This floor has no exit, is the thing. Like, it would be a pretty cool floor, the only problem is that there is no exit and we are trapped here forever. Other than that, it's good though. Like, the rooms aren't too bad. We got a bone heart that we donated to, the flesh. We got some fly friends. Burke, no. Don't mind if I burk. Man, I wish those spiders were my friend too. That's not really what I'm looking for at this time, so we'll take speed and tears. Tears are above the soft cap, so that's good. Damage output, not as impressive. It's not awful, but it's about the same as it would be if we were base damage with the negative. Were we on the womb last floor? Was that a variant? Where are we now? We're on the womb. Hit so that it's good classic The Womb by Scatterly Jones. Ah. Somewhere around here there's a heart fatesse. And with that, we'll be able to succeed. I'm holding the High Priestess? But I was holding 48-hour energy. I'm making cards. I'm silly. No. Okay. Mystery solved. I'm sure it was solved by anyone else much earlier, but mystery solved for me. Which is not necessarily more important, but it is more important from a perspective of how the gameplay is affected. So yeah, good to know I'm making cards. Look, there's another card. I probably shouldn't have spawned it. But there it is. See, now that I know what I'm doing, the gameplay can get even worse. Because now I have no void charge for this. That's great. Give me the game crash item, thanks. I mean, if I still had the 48-hour energy, it would be worth it to fight you. But I do not, because I unknowingly replaced the pill with a card. Oh dear. Confusional. We have those. I didn't know we had those. I thought we died 10 times in a row, so... Oh right, yeah we did, but we made it through Big Stand to Delhi that one time. That's what's up. She's a good character, so we'll probably win next time we play as her. So that's a good thing to plan for. I can't wait until my streak ends from Zoe. I mean, it's gonna be great, and we'll probably win. How are we doing here? I think... Yeah, let's not void just for another card this time. Let's instead just fight Isaac and stomp phase 2, because phase 2's annoying. Circle's putting in work. I like seeing the bosses get knocked back when they're not supposed to be moving in such a way as that. Alright, we're doing pretty good here. It's hard to tell sometimes until you're actually fighting a boss, but yeah, we're doing fine. Items time. I do kind of wish the original Big Stand Door was kept the same for this Better Doors mod in the chest. I think this version of the door looks really cool in Darkroom, but I don't think it really works that great here. Yes please to this. I'll take this too. I'll take this. It's 2/3 conjoined, and we get to look at honestly something horrible. And we're gonna ignore the D8 entirely. I can't see a thing, so that's good. Wow, our first syringe. It's beautiful. So this build is very strong and kind of unpleasant to look at. I don't know if I should put an epilepsy warning on this episode now. I don't really know what causes that, but maybe I should to be safe? Yeah, I probably should. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good at all. Oh, it's the alternating colors that get me. I don't know about all that. Why are they even alternating? Shouldn't they just all be purple? Anyway, we should be charging up onto Blue Baby pretty shortly. I didn't see you there. Yeah. Nah. Good card. I don't really want to avoid that, frankly. I haven't avoided a single active this whole run, and we've seen multiple actives. Like a good number of them, even. Yeah, throw a little darkness in there too, because the visuals weren't strange enough already. Alright, go time. Ooh. Looks like we're just about done here. It's been a pretty good time overall. Shame about boss rush, but we got something done. Locust of Famine has appeared in the basement. Thank you for watching. See you.